Hey, I'm Brian from BMA Comics Con, and today is day 6 of the 100-day comic book challenge, and we're going to take a look at high level number 1. In a world torn by war, a sewer girl named 13 lives on the outskirts, making a living avoiding the police soldiers, Black Helix. All her life, she has looked down on those who would leave the life that they have for the myth that high level might be a utopia, especially since it's a war zone on the road to high level. One day, she's called upon to make a difference, and she's tasked with sneaking the only person ever to leave high level back. For this child may be the key to ending the war and bringing peace to the land. How will this little girl end the war? What dangers lie on the road to high level? Is high level all that it's said to be? To find out these answers, make sure to subscribe and check out the next issue of High Level. My first thoughts while reading this was, is this a Book of Eli prequel? This story has a lot of heavy religious undertones, not just Christian. High level, ascension, people making choice based off of faith. This setup sounds like a story that would be longer than a 5-issue miniseries. It seems like it's a setup of a saga. They did a good job of establishing the world it's set in. I'm curious and want to see more of it. One of the questions I have is, if 13's on alert as she's meeting with a woman, how is it she didn't notice her ex standing next to her because he's wearing a small face mask? Plus, he's wearing a Black Helix sweater. And another thing, if Black Helix knows the girl was there, do they know that it's their own people that are smuggling her? The way it was written, it seems easy to understand each character and their motivation. The stakes haven't been established yet. The war that is going on wasn't really shown in this issue, but it's likely in the next issue we'll see what the world is like because of the war, especially as it's titled Welcome to the War. The art style of this issue fits the story. I have no complaints while reading it about the art. It wasn't until afterward I was looking at it to decide what I was going to say about it, and I noticed the slightest thing. Her hair would jump from side to side each panel, which isn't a big deal at all. My first thought when I realized this was, I don't have straight hair. Maybe straight hair can move like that. But then I saw it jump from under a hood and I was like, oh, I may be paying too close attention to the smallest unimportant detail. The B cover shows an image from the inside of this comic where it looks like she's controlling a robot. I don't know what this is because it wasn't explained in the issue. But besides that, I prefer the variant to the main cover. My favorite part is the beginning of the issue when she is telling the story of the guy who traded a book for water. The look on 13's face as she's asked to escort Minnow to Highgate. I didn't know if this look was out of fear of having a kid, finally see someone return from Highgate, or just being thrown into a war. Either way, I just thought it was funny to see this. I thought it was funny the way her boyfriend left and came back 3 years later with a kid. I'm gonna give this 9 out of 10. I think it did everything a first issue is supposed to. It introduced us to some relatable or understandable characters, described the surroundings and problems, and was even interesting. I like stories like this, and like I said, I feel like this could be a Book of Eli prequel, so I want to see what the writer has to say. There you have it, my review of High Level number 1. Please let me know your thoughts on this comic and video in the comments below. If you like reviews of your favorite comic books, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Until next time, Brian out.